Hello my dear students, myself Dr. Nilesh Kumar Gupta. I am working as a professor at Ajay Kumar Garg Engineering College Ghaziabad. So, today I will teach you about the FIR digital filter. In my last video lectures, we discussed about the digital filters like IIR digital filters, what are those and what are the methods of designing in IIR digital filter. Today, I will talk about the FIR digital filter. FIR digital filter is the different from the IIR digital filter. So, in this video lecture, we will see what is the meaning of FIR digital filter, what are the advantages, how these are the different from IIR digital filters and what are the special and different characteristics of FIR digital filter from IIR digital filter, that we will see here in my this lecture. And this is the your subject of digital signal processing of third year, its AKTU code is KEC 503. So, let us we see about the FIR digital filter here. So, at first we will see here about the filters, digital filters. Filter means what? Earlier also I told you filters. Filters means the frequency selective electronic network. So, such type of electronics network, those works on some particular frequency. That is why I am saying what? Frequency selective electronics network. Okay. So, you can see in this diagram here what? That you are giving x of t input signal here, it will go to analog anti-aliasing filter. Okay. And here you are doing the sampling, because you have to use here digital filter, but practically your signal is always analog. So, that digital filter processes only the digital signal, discrete signal, and whenever you want to convert your analog physical analog continuous time signal into discrete or digital signal. So, at first you require what? Your sampling process, and sampling process means you require or you need here sampling frequency, it means you are doing here sampling. So, sampling frequency f of s is there. So, because and you have to convert your analog signal into digital signal here. So, here this ADC means analog to digital converter. So, some sampling process by this switch you can do here, and now you are converting your analog, this is your continuous time signal. Okay. This is your what? Continuous time signal. Okay. Now, your continuous time signal by the process of sampling, it is converted through the ADC converter, it means analog to digital converter, convert into your discrete signal. Okay. Or digital signal you can say practically. Now, you are using digital filter, it means this is a filter like a normal filter, frequency selective network, frequency selective circuit that passes only for particular frequency as per the your requirement. Okay. So, digital filter process your signal here. Okay. Now, again this is your again digital discrete signal here, DTS, discrete time signal or discrete signal. Okay. Now, again this DAC you use here, DAC means digital to analog converter, again your signal convert into the your analog signal here. Okay. So, you can say continuous time signal, and finally, by the smoothing filter or final at the final call you will get your analog output signal, continuous time output signal you will get here. So, in this way you are using the digital filter here. So, digital filter means what? This is like a, you can say here you are using the digital signal processor. So, digital filter works as like a processor, digital signal processor. It processes only your digital signal. Initially you require your analog signal, then you have to use here ADC. Now, your signal is proceed digitally here by using the digital filter here that works as a your processor, digital signal processor, and finally, this digital signal convert into the your analog signal and you will get final your output signal. So, in this way your digital filter works. In normal or in short form, if you convert this diagram, then it will be like this diagram, like you are giving the your discrete input signal to the filter, your digital filter. Now, your digital filter proceed this signal and get the your output signal. Now, in digital filter, the very important thing is what, that it process your signal from input to output. Okay. So, its gain or you can say its transfer function, okay, that you can give by its HN. HN means impulse response. This HN is called impulse response gain or transfer function of digital filter. It relates between the output and input. So, this HN is very important in digital filter. Okay. This HN is called what? This HN, it is called impulse response, and as per the value of impulse response, you can characterize your digital filter. Okay. Like if I am talking about IIR, IIR means what? Infinite duration impulse response filter. It means if your HN is giving finite value for infinite duration, so it will be IIR. Similarly, FIR, it means finite duration impulse response digital filter. Now, your impulse response is finite for finite duration, then it will be FIR. So, this HN is very important for digital filter, because the value as per the value of H of n, you can characterize your digital filter like IIR. This is infinite duration impulse response digital filter, and second one is your FIR, that is finite duration impulse response digital filter. Now, we will see here the some characteristics of your digital filter. Okay. A digital filter is a mathematical algorithm implemented in hardware and software that operates on a digital input, because digital filter, it is a digital filter. So, it proceeds only the digital signal. It means you have, if you give the digital input signal, then that will be proceed through the digital filter and produce the digital output here. So, first point is that. Okay. Second point, what? Digital filter often operate on digitized analog signals stored in computer memory. So, now we are working on digital system here. So, it can be saved in the memory. Okay. So, this is the second point. Third point is what? Digital filters play very important roles in DSP. Okay. So, like it works as a processor here. If you are applying the digital filter in the processing, so it like as a processor. So, it plays very important role like your processor, digital signal processor, okay, processing. Compared with analog filters, they are preferred in number of application like data compression, speech recognition, speech processing, image processing and so on. So, these are the number of applications that you can use with using the digital filter. Okay. Now, some advantages, why these number of application you can use with the digital filter. So, there are some following advantages here, okay. Like what are those? So, digital filters can have characteristics which are not possible in analog, like linear phase response. It is very important. This characteristics is not possible in analog filter and also is not possible in IIR. So, linear phase characteristics response, it is available in digital filters, okay. Like digital filter in FIR it is possible. The performance of digital filters does not vary with environmental changes like thermal variations and so on. So, its performance does not affect here if any environmental changes are there. So, these are the some characteristics and some advantages of digital filters that you will get in digital filters, and these are not available in analog filters. Now, the frequency response of a digital filter can be adjusted if it is implemented on programmable processor. So, now in digital filters you can do some programming here, you are having some software part. So, you can edit, you can change that also, okay. And the some response or some characteristics of the filter you can adjust here. So, it is possible only in programmable processor, that is available in only in digital filter. So, this is the another advantage you can say here. The several input signals can be filtered by the one digital filter without the need to replicate the hardware. So, this is the another advantage of digital filter. Digital filter can be used at very low frequencies. So, it can be used also for very low frequencies like seismic signal. But these are the all are the advantages of digital filters over the analog filters. So, some limitations also are to be there, like the following are the limitation of digital filter than the compare with analog, like speed limitation. So, if the number of advantages are there, so some limitations also will be there. Okay. So, like speed limitation, finite word length effects, long design and development times. So, these are the some limitations of digital filters that we should take care of. Okay. So, now FIR digital filter. Now, we come on FIR. In last PPTs, I told you about the digital filter characteristics, different digital filter characteristics than analog filters. Now, we come on FIR digital, because this video lecture's title is FIR digital filter. So, let us come on the FIR digital filter. Unlike the IR digital filter design problem, it is always possible to design FIR digital filter with exact linear phase. So, this is the very important characteristics that is available in digital filter, and in digital filter it is available only in FIR digital filter. It is not available in IIR digital filter, because when we talk about the digital filter, like digital filter, you know, but I am recalling you like digital filter. So, generally digital filter you can characterize as per the value of impulse response. Okay. These are of two types, like first one is our IIR digital filter. This is infinite duration impulse response digital filter, and second one is your what? FIR digital filter, like finite duration impulse response digital filter. So, now we will talk here about the FIR digital filter. So, in FIR digital filter exact linear phase characteristics is possible, that is not available in IIR digital filter. Now, in case of FIR digital filter design, the stability is not a design issue, as the transfer function is a polynomial of in the z to the power minus 1. Okay. FIR this is this was the second point. The third point is FIR digital filter is always guaranteed the stable and always possible to design FIR digital filter with exact linear phase. Okay. So, FIR filter always it will be stable with having exact linear phase. The order of FIR transfer function is usually much higher than that of an IIR transfer function, meeting the same frequency response specification. So, this is also the different characteristics than IIR filter. Okay. Now, this is the mathematical expression that differentiate FIR and IIR digital filter. Okay. So, like if we talk about the FIR. So, in FIR your output y of n is linear combination of finite number of FIR means what? It means your impulse response h of n is giving finite value for finite duration. So, it is a what I am talking telling here, that your output y of n is a linear combination of finite number of input samples. So, y of n is equal to your summation I 0 to q h I x n minus I, or you can write I 0 to q b I x n minus I. B I you are assuming here h I, this is the h I means your impulse response. So, everything is finite here, you are taking the finite inputs here, you are you will get the finite number of outputs with finite value of impulse response for finite sample points. So, this is FIR. Okay. And here you can again you can see the difference, your output depends upon the present and past value of inputs. So, this is purely causal system. So, in FIR purely causal, or you can say non-recursive system. It means whenever your output only depends upon present and past value of input signal. So, that will be non-recursive, and it is possible only in only FIR whenever you talk about the digital. While in case of IIR, the output y of n is linear combination of finite number of inputs and output samples, and it is recursive form. For in IIR, that will mean recursive form. It means what? It means here your output depends upon the present and past value of input, and also it depends upon the past value of output signal. So, this is recursive form. Okay. So, you can see here in mathematical expression y of n is equal to, there you are using the present and past value of input signal, here you are using the past value of output signal. So, that is why I am calling this is of recursive form. This is causal, this is also causal, but this is causal and recursive form. Why? Because here output depends upon the past value of output signal also. Okay. I hope it is clear to everybody. Now, we will go for next PPT here. Now, so causality and stability. So, this is the very extra point you can see, you will find in FIR digital filter. This extra feature is not available or not guaranteed in IIR, it is only possible in FIR. What? A filter is causal whenever your h of n is equal to 0 for n less than 0. So, it will be causal. So, causality is available in FIR digital filter. Also stability also will be there. Stability means whenever it follows the BIBO principle, bounded input bounded output principle. So, both the conditions of causality and stability you will find in FIR digital filter. Causality means what? Here we are writing here, filter is causal whenever your h of n is equal to 0 for n less than 0. It means if your impulse response is 0 for giving without giving any input. So, it will be causal, and generally your physically realizable signal is only causal. Your physically realizable signal causally होता है, non causal कभी नहीं होता, because in case of non causal you will get the output without giving any input. So, this is not practically possible, because whenever you give the input then you will get the output, but you are getting the output without giving any input. So, it is not physically realizable, that is a non causal system, but here in digital filter non causality is not present here, and in FIR particularly FIR it follows the causality. Why? Because its impulse response will be 0 whenever your n is less than 0. It means without giving any input your output is 0, your impulse response is 0. And a filter is stable whenever your output is bounded for any bounded input. So, here if your BIBO principle follows, okay, bounded input, bounded output, then stability will be there, then your FIR filter will be stable. So, condition for stability is what? One thing, it follows the BIBO principle, this is the BIBO principle, this is the equation, generalized mathematical equation. By this equation you can prove the BIBO stability of any system, like in case of FIR digital filter. Like it is what? The summation from n minus infinity to plus infinity h of n less than some by the some quantity, or it gives the finite value. If it satisfy or the filters will satisfy this condition, then it will be stable, or you can say in that condition BIBO principle will follow and your system, your filter will be stable here. So, this is the condition, then your FIR system, FIR filters are always stable. Again always it follows the stability. So, this is the extra features, important features or advantages of FIR digital filter over the IIR. What? Ki always these are the stable condition. Okay. Again another what is all the poles of H of Z. H of Z means your transfer function, system function of the system are inside the unit circle. So, these are the two conditions. If the filter satisfy these condition, then it will be stable. So, generally these stability condition you will find in FIR digital filter. Now, transversal structure of FIR. Transversal means your transpose structure. Transpose structure means you are interchanging your input and outputs, you are reversing the directions here, you are interchanging your adders and your delay elements, then you will get the transpose structure. So, in case of FIR only you require present value of input and past value of input signal. So, structure is very simple here compare than IIR. Okay. So, structure with delay line, if you make the structure with delay line in FIR, so it will be in this form, like your input is here. Okay. Now, by the multiplier B0 it will go and adder will be there, and this is your delay element. So, first delay. So, here if x of n is here, so x of n minus 1 you will get, then it will the sum if first one is B0 into x n plus B1 into x n minus 1 plus again delay will be there B2 into x n minus 2 plus B3 into x n minus 3, here x n minus 3 you will get, again x n minus 4 and so on. Similarly, multipliers are so on and you will get the output. So, this is the simple diagram or you can say realization in FIR digital filter. Now, you want to take its transpose structure. So, transpose means ulta pulta you can say, it means you are interchanging your input and output here, you are replacing your adders and nodes here. Okay. So, like in this way you are reversing the direction here actually. So, here your input is coming from here, now your multipliers direction will be opposite here, in the reverse direction here your delay elements are there. Now, these are the directions are opposite here, okay, this one. Okay. So, in transpose structure at first you are interchanging your input and outputs, you are reversing the directions here and your nodes and branches and your adders, these positions will be different, but your output remains. Transpose structure advantage is what? If you are interchanging, if you are reversing the directions, but your output remains constant. So, your overall gain, your overall transfer function will be same here, it does not affect your output. So, this is the advantage of transpose structure here. Now, advantages of FIR digital filter over IIR, because I am talking about the some special characteristics of FIR digital filter. So, these are the some advantages that you should know here. What first is your they have like FIR, they have means FIR. FIR have linear phase characteristics. Second, FIR filters realized non-recursively and these are always stable. So, non-recursive structure will be there by, because here you will get your output depends upon the present and past value of input signal only. Okay. So, these are realized non-recursively and these are stable here. Okay. Next, the design methods are generally linear, because it also contain linear phase structure. So, these will be linear. They can be realized efficiently in hardware. So, the realization is also simple and it can be realized efficiently also in hardware. The filter startup transients have finite duration obviously, and they have low sensitivity to finite word length effects. So, these are the special characteristics or the difference that you will get in FIR filter over the IR, or these are the advantages or some extra qualities or characteristics that you will get in FIR filter. Now, if we talk about the magnitude response and phase response of digital filter. So, we know if any digital filter is there and you know the its impulse response h of n. Okay. So, if you take its discrete time Fourier transform or DTFT or Fourier transform of this, then it will be h of e j omega is equal to summation from n 0 to m minus 1, here m is your length of filter. It will be h of n into e to the power minus ka j omega n. Now, if you solve this, then you will get some magnitude and phase. Okay. So, this will be the magnitude and this will be the phase. Now, the magnitude and phase response you can give here m of omega is equal to its magnitude. It means you can also calculate by the taking the square root of the real part of this, the magnitude of this real part and imaginary part you will take here. Okay. This will be the under root of what? Yeah, real part of this component like h e j omega whole square plus imaginary part of this h of e j omega whole square. Okay. This one. So, in this way you can calculate the magnitude. Similarly, phase response. So, phase response you can calculate by tan inverse of imaginary part upon real part. So, now you can calculate here its magnitude and phase response easily if you know the its Fourier transform or its frequency domain. Now, you can also calculate here phase delay, that is tau p, and your group delay, that is tau g, and you can calculate by if you know the phase angle or phase response of the signal or the filter, that is minus theta omega upon omega, that is minus d by d omega into theta omega. Okay. And if the for the linear phase, this condition should be satisfied. So, in this way you can calculate also here these two phase delay or these constants here. So, thank you very much. It is clear to everybody about the FIR digital filter. Next I will cover in my next video lecture. Thank you very much.